Hi, my name is Enzo Inestroza.
Hi, my name is Maria Lorenzo, and we are HOSA Chapter 15779. When we began brainstorming ideas for our project, we wanted to choose a disease or condition that is very uninvestigated and not really well known, and then set our goal of making it at least acknowledgeable around our school through the use of Zoom and social media platforms due to COVID. We knew that a friend of ours, Natalie Quintana, has a rare disability called spinal muscular atrophy, a disability that highly limits muscle movement in the body. Our classmates can assume that she might have a disability because of the presence of her wheelchair, but only people who are close to her really know what that fatal disability is. With that being said, Natalie was kind enough to give us permission to shed light on this disability as well as share her inspiring story with SMA. Apart from that, we also took it upon ourselves to advocate for the mental and emotional well-being of individuals with or without disabilities. The value of our lesson was kindness and equality. My teammate and I also wanted to influence our audiences about the power of advocating for themselves if anything is happening to them. We wanted to connect our lesson to something that can be relatable to all our audiences. When we interviewed Natalie, we asked her a couple of questions which she gave consent to us sharing her responses. One of the questions we asked Natalie is if she has ever been discriminated against solely because of her condition. Unfortunately, she had told us that this has happened one too many times and that some people have not been able to see past her disability. We have heard of classmates of ours being bullied due to issues that they are not in control of. So, to offer our support, we made brochures and distributed them throughout the whole school, as well as the school's website for easier access. We made these brochures, which can be seen in the portfolio, for the purpose of educating our classmates to speak up for themselves and seek help from grown-ups if anything negative is going on in their life.
For this presentation, we use a slideshow to highlight SMA and its attributes. In our PowerPoint, we included origin, symptoms, causes, and a special case study. My partner and I collaborated in talking of different aspects of SMA. I edited the interview regarding the case study and discussed symptoms and susceptibility by describing the most susceptible population and the common symptoms experienced by those with this condition. Me and my teammate created a Kahoot pretest together. Me and my teammate also researched the history of SMA, as well as giving a brief description of what SMA is. My teammate and I also contributed to the making of the video of the interview we did with Natalie, which our peers viewed after we finished presenting our PowerPoint about SMA. My role was the profound research of how SMA is diagnosed and treated. My team and I created a Google form post test and brochure found online.
My role in the preparation of the presentation was to do extensive research on the different types of SMA, where it can be found in the body, as well as how it affects it and how it can spread throughout the body. Then present my knowledge to my audiences.
Before we began the presentation of spinal muscular atrophy, we asked the audience if they knew what SMA was. Along with the question, we assigned the audience a pretest on Kahoot. After the assignment was done, we continued on to our presentation of SMA. After the presentation was done, we then presented them with a post-test to see if they attained any of the information given. After the results were retrieved, they were astounding as they were polar from the pretest results, as they were a major improvement to the knowledge of SMA. These were the techniques used to test the effectiveness of the presentation.
Before we conclude our presentation, we wanted to leave you guys off with some words of appreciation.
We wanted to say thank you to HOSA for giving us the opportunity to educate ourselves and others on diseases such as SMA,
as well as spreading awareness to sensitive topics such as bullying and making it clear that disabled people are not a burden to society and that they should be treated with kindness and equality just like the rest of us.
We were grateful enough to have the opportunities during times like these.
And with that being said, we wanted to leave you guys off with a quote from Gandhi, which is, "Be the change you wish to see in this world." Thank you for your time.